Blessings, you know, it's crazy as shit when it comes to the realization of this reality. Yeah. If you look to history as to how many ways motherfuckers really do try to stop all the ways for you to grow, make money, have love, family, career, and shit like that. I mean, look at how many ways you've been reclassified or even, recategorized. It's just or anything to make you feel bad for, you know, to make it seem like you don't deserve what it is that's yours, especially if you worked hard for it. It's like really somebody trying to hold your retirement package because they feel as though you're not ready to retire because, you don't look it. You ain't work enough. You ain't do enough. You just haven't put enough work. You don't know enough people. My daddy and my mama had to do 60 years and then they retired. Why you? It's not fair. They got to stop you because their comparison, their familiarity, their similarity is nowhere compatible to the comparison of you and what you did for you and how the work most high really worked for you. Some people really want to question you on your life and what it is that you really are working for and what you deserve. Some people really do want to question everybody as in hopes that they believe them that you don't deserve shit because, you're this person, you're that person, you went through that, you went through this, and you don't say hi, you don't talk to them, you don't say nothing. You are not obligated to say anything to anybody that already showed you, already spoke to you, already proved by action that they have no care for you. It's like the weirdest of shit. Those are the very same people that really don't want you to make any money. They don't want you to live in peace. They don't want you to have happiness around you. They don't want you to have friends, all because of the fact you walked away. You said no, you turned away. Or you saw through the bullshit. And you just chose not to have the drama. You chose not to be a part of manipulation. You chose not to be a part of the circus, Some people are mad. They're upset. They're bothered. They're affected by the causes that made you want to return your ticket and not want to enjoy that circus at all. Some people are mad at you that's the marketing and promotion and the advertising as to, these compatibilities, familiarities, and similarities, is you too. Therefore, you should sit and watch the circus all around you. But they got to give you excuses. They got to justify why they don't want to take your money. Take your ticket back. They trying to close up all the fucking tent doors and shit, locking you into the circus, to try to make you as if you are a part of the circus too, but they don't want to let you get out the damn audience, yeah? Think about it. Some people try to play you by trying to make it seem like, you don't know what's going on around you. Look at history. Watch how it repeats. Research on how many times it repeats and how often it repeats in order to not achieve a goal when it comes to you. Think about it. Have a good one. Know the most I got you. Bye.